Hello and welcome to another episode of Trains Out, and today we're at Manchester Piccadilly, one of the terminus stations on the West Coast Mainline. There is 150.041 for Northern Rail terminating here at Manchester Piccadilly. You're going to be seeing services by Northern Rail, Virgin Trains, East Midlands Trains, First Transpennine Express, Cross Country, and with any luck some freight as well. There is 156.424 that will be forming a Northern Rail service bound for Hazel Grove. 390.020 brought me on the Virgin Train service from London Euston. I came in via Milton Keynes. Next to it is 390.128. That'll be returning to London Euston via Crewe. And there's a cross-country Voyager pulling in. (220.003). Let's see what else shall turn up. Alright then, there is a Northern Rail bus. 142047. Not too sure where it's off to, but all I know is the passengers aren't going to enjoy that ride whatsoever. There's two Northern Rail 323 units there, as we have 350.407 coming in with service bound for Manchester Airport, as 390.128 is getting ready to depart with Virgin Train service to London Euston. Got 323.227 coming in. This was coming in from Crewe. That 390 is City of Preston. So 323.224. Okay, 354.07 is about ready to depart with this First Transpennine Express service to Manchester Airport. And now turning up is the late running 1337 Northern Rail service to Manchester Airport. 142011. Lovely. And now departing is a Northern Rail service with 1340 to somewhere mystical and magical. Where are you going? Alderley Edge via Stockport. 323228. Now we go 185122, departing with its First Transpennine Express service to Hull. Hopefully the tone should be a regular occurrence throughout this video, as there's a couple of Network Rail track engineers situated just a little bit down there. And coming in is the 1445 First Transpennine Express service to Blackpool North. It's a dual pairing of 185s. At the front is 185134. In support of the Royal British Legion. On the rear is 105133. And if we about turn, we find another Northern Rail 323 unit terminating here at Manchester Piccadilly. It's 323230. It's Manchester Piccadilly via Stockport. And 142011 is kicking into life. Great variety in tones, I'm guessing, or not that I'm guessing, that I'm capturing here. And the next train up is another First Transpennine Express 185 unit. One 142. As we have a couple of 323 units departing for Northern Rail. There's 323224. Behind me is 323227. 323227 is going to Crewe via Manchester Airport. 323224 is... I'll check my phone for this one. And also in the distance is a Virgin Trains Class 390. Let's see what Northern Rail service was going to. That was off to Stoke-on-Trent. And incoming also a dual pairing of 158s for East Midlands trains bound for Liverpool Lime Street. At the helm is 158889. With 158783 on the rear. Here is 39130 for Virgin Trains, as another Northern Rail 1323 unit also departs. City of Edinburgh. And the next train to depart is the 1349 Northern Rail service to Buxton. It's got a 15225 at the front with a 156 on the rear. One 156-423. There's 150-141 is also off somewhere. New Mills Central. And the 156 also has a moustache on the rear.
Security personnel patrol this station 24 hours a day.
Do they really? And those trains evidently seem to agree with me. Okay, I've got two services turning up here. The first one is an Arriva Trains Wales service to Llandudno. The second one is a terminating First Transpennine Express service. This is a rather dirty 158834. And there is 185144 for First Transpennine Express. And with a lovely little two-tone there is a First Transpennine Express service bound for Manchester Airport. 185142. As waiting at a red light is a Northern Rail 323. As there is something else down there, looks like a Northern Rail 319. Be the first one I've ever seen.
Platform 14 from the 13:55 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street.
That's the one. 13:55 to Liverpool Lime Street.
Newton Willows, St Helens Junction, Waverley Technology Park, and Liverpool Lime Street.
Okay, the 323 is 323 235. Here's 319 377 for Northern Rail. First impressions, I think that looks absolutely fantastic with the Northern livery. Okay, and the next train to depart is the 13:55 Virgin train service to London Euston. Seems to have some new bogies on there as well. Very clean. We're ready then. There is 158823 that will go for its Arriva Trains Wales service to London now. If I'm reading that correctly, I could be wrong. Let me just double check. No, I'm being a complete thicket. It's actually a service to Manchester Airport. Next train up is the 1401 Northern Rail service to Blackpool North. So another moustache. (150:205). As there is First Transpennine Express service departing from Middlesbrough, 185144. And 158823 is about ready to depart with Arriva Trains Wales service to Manchester Airport. Okay, got another couple of services turning up here. The first one's Northern Rail Pacer unit, followed by a cross-country Voyager service. One 142,058, making some hell of a noise, and not in a good way either. Horrible, vile things. Okay. This is 220,001. Oh, there's 319,369, performing a Northern Rail service to Manchester Airport. Be able to give you a lot of better look at the actual livery for it as well. I think they could probably do a little bit more to it, but no, it does look rather good. And down there are another pairing of Northern Rail 150 units. The front is 152.11. Can't really say, I think it was 152.36, I'm not too sure. And down there's a First Transpennine Express service terminating here at Manchester Piccadilly. $185,120. Actually performing a service to Manchester Airport. There's also departing is 323,230 with the Northern Rail service bound for Crewe via Stockport. Another series of fantastic tones there. And also coming in is another First Transpennine Express service. That's the 1407 to Liverpool Lime Street. It's 185,116. As we have another Northern Rail Pacer departing. 142058. And this should be the 1407 Northern Rail service to Manchester Airport. 156489 at the front, with another 156 on the rear. Lovely. And then down there is a Virgin Trains Class 390 Pendolino turning up. This one would have come in via Stoke-on-Trent. This has the blacked out doors on it. Again, this will be the first time I've seen a Class 390 with those doors, as I believe the 1407 cross-country service to Paynton should also be departing. Be one of their 220 Voyagers. Might be able to get the number before this 390 comes in. It's 220003. This is 390145. The squadron. There's also our Proud 156s also departing. Okay, and the rear set on this was 156460. There's also a 323 also comes in. Three two three 234. And the next train to turn up is another 323 for Northern Rail.
Security personnel at this station 24 hours a day.
This is 323-239. This will be forming a Northern Rail service to Manchester Airport. And then the next train to turn up is 185117 for First Transpennine Express. This will be a service bound for Scarborough. And the next train to turn up is another 185 for First Transpennine Express. It's 185114. Soon to be followed by Arriva Trains Wales unit. Okay, it's 175001. As we have 185120 departing for First Transpennine Express. It's a service bound for Manchester Airport. And down in the distance we have another 185 for First Transpennine Express. And we have what I believe is going to be the return of 35407 for First Transpennine Express. They'll be forming a service bound for Edinburgh. This is 185143. That'll be forming a First Transpennine Express service bound for Cleethorpes. Yep, this is 35407 with the First Transpennine Express service to Edinburgh Waverley. Okay, 185117 is about ready to depart with the 1411 First Transpennine Express service to Scarborough. Okay, and get ready to depart with the 1415 Virgin train service to London Euston is 391.30. As also coming in is a Northern Rail Pacer. It's 142011. Going to Wigan Wallgate by the looks of it. As also departing with the Northern Rail service bound for Manchester Airport is 323239. Now coming in is the 1421 Northern Rail service to Hazel Grove, 150-112. As also departing is the First Transpennine Express service to Cleethorpes, that'll be the 1420 service. Now goes 142063 with the Northern Rail service bound for Chester. There's 323234. There's a service bound for Manchester Airport. And down in the distance is going to be another Northern Rail 323 followed by a First Transpennine Express 185. Three two three 329. As we go to Audley Edge via Stockport. I did say 323 229, didn't I? No, I did now. Yeah, and there's 185-103 with its First Transpennine Express service will be going to York. And 150-112 is now departing with its First Transpennine Express service bound for Hazel Grove. First Transpennine Express, Northern Rail even. First Transpennine Express, Northern Rail, yeah, they sound similar, it'll do. Okay, now off to Manchester Airport is 185114 for First Transpennine Express. The sheet continues. I want to leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. If you've liked what you've seen today, then please do like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. I do get back to them as and when I get the opportunity to. My next station is going to be Manchester Oxford Road, as I really enjoyed filming there when I came here last year. This year certainly hasn't disappointed at Manchester Piccadilly. It's been absolutely fantastic to film at. It's definitely a station I will be coming back to again. Definitely one of my all-time favourites. If you've got any stations or trackside locations you'd like me to go to, then please do let me know, and I will endeavour to do my very best to get around to doing those for you. But until next time, I shall see you all later. Goodbye.